Today we answer the age-old question of can AI create an MTG set? We'll be asking AI to create the cards and then another AI to design the artwork. And a quick shout out to Christian at ChavMagic who showed us this AI in the first place. Go and follow ChavMagic in the link down below. So step one is obviously creating the MTG expansion. So we're going to simply ask it, create a brand new MTG set. We are off to such a hot start here, introducing Ethereal Realms, the Shattered Rifts. This set explores a multiverse on the verge of collapse, where the boundaries between planes are fracturing and merging together. Planeswalkers must navigate these ever-shifting realms to uncover the ancient magic that holds the key to saving the multiverse. With a focus on interplanar travel and the blending of diverse magic, Ethereal Realms offers a fresh and exciting gameplay experience. Discover new planes, encounter unusual creatures, and harness uncharted spellcraft as you venture through the Shattered Rifts. That is crazy. So I think the next thing we have to ask it is, what are the 3 new mechanics for this set? So let's see what it comes up with this time. So we've got 3 new mechanics here. The first one is Rift Shift. This mechanic represents the unstable nature of the planes within the Shattered Multiverse. Rift Shift allows players to manipulate the fabric of reality, temporarily shifting cards from one zone to another, or manipulating the order of cards in the player's library. That is weird. We've got planar essences. These powerful and volatile energies are infused within the planeswalkers themselves. Planar essences grant unique abilities and can be expanded to fuel powerful spells or trigger special effects. Managing these resources is crucial for players seeking to harness the full potential of their planeswalker cards. And the last one is Interplanar Voyage, and that says emphasising the theme of interplanar travel. Interplanar Voyage is a keyword action that lets players teleport cards between different planes. This mechanic can enable strategic plays and surprise interactions, allowing players to leverage the merging realms to their advantage. Okay, so I think we're onto a really cool start so far. The 2 things I've asked it, they've synergised really well, so I think this can be a very good set. But the next thing I want to know is, what are the 3 main creature types? Okay, that is interesting. So we've got a mix of new and old creatures here. The first one, Elemental. With the merging and chaotic nature of the planes, Elementals embody the raw elemental forces that surge through the fractured realms. These creatures have diverse abilities tied to their elemental nature, such as manipulating fire, water, earth, or air. We have Planar Bound, which I'm assuming is a new creature type. It's not one I certainly recognise. Planar Bound creatures are beings that have become somehow bound to specific planes due to the Shattered Rift's influence. They have unique connections to these planes, granting them special abilities or providing synergies with other cards from the same plane, encouraging players to explore interplanar strategies. I'm actually really impressed with this so far. And lastly, we have Void Spawn. As the multiverse collapses, rifts to the void open, releasing strange and otherworldly creatures known as Void Spawn. These nightmarish beings embody the chaos and destruction of the merging planes and often have abilities that disrupt the game or manipulate the state of the battlefield. This is crazy. This AI has really blown me out of the water so far. I think now we want to tie it all together and say create a legendary creature for each colour. Let's see what we get. I'm sure it will be even more good stuff. So as we can see, it's created 5 creatures for us. The first one is Kalara, Horizon's Whisper. A legendary human cleric, Kalara is a wise seer who can peer into other realms, offering guidance and wisdom to her allies. She has an ability, Scry, okay, very simple, helping players manipulate their upcoming draws and strategize their actions. Next we have Zarak, the Elemental Conduit, a legendary merfolk wizard. Zarak has the unique ability to channel and control the elemental energies of the fractured planes. As a master of interplanar manipulation, Zarak can temporarily shift cards to and from different zones, creating unexpected interactions. So I believe that is the thing we saw at the start, which was Rift Shift. Yeah, that was. Okay, so let's link them together. That's so cool. We have Vashkar, Fury's Champion, a legendary vampire warrior. Vashkar is a fearsome warrior with a thirst for combat. They have an ability that triggers whenever a creature dies or an opponent loses life, growing stronger with each drop of blood spilled on the battlefield. So okay, creature dies, +1/+1, I assume. Really cool one here, we've got Rada Wildfire Herald, usually Gruul, and it's cool to see they've done a returning creature too. Legendary El Shaman, Rada is a fiery and impulsive planeswalker who thrives in the chaos of the merging realms. She can tap into the raw power of the planes, allowing players to cast spells for additional mana or unleash devastating bursts of elemental energy. I'm not too sure on the allowing players to cast spells for additional mana, but we'll carry on. And for green we have Tessa Everflowing Essence, Legendary Elemental Spirit, again linking one of the creature types, Elemental. Tessa embodies the untamed life force that permeates the multiverse. She has an ability to generate an array of ethereal tokens representing the merging of plants, animals and elements across the planes. This is crazy, this is so good. And of course planes have been mentioned so much in this set and it seems to be the main thing of it, so let's ask it to create 5 new planes. I'm very excited for this one, I'm sure it's going to come up with a load of good stuff. Okay, so this could be the best one so far. To start with, we have Astral Haven, a celestial plane bathed in radiant light and inhabited by angelic beings. Astral Haven serves as a sanctuary for planeswalkers seeking respite from the chaos of the merging realms. Its harmonious energy offers protection and healing, allowing players to gain life or prevent damage. Nice. Nexus of Flux. It's a weird name for a planes, but I like it. A plane in constant flux and transformation, where the boundaries between elements blur and shift. Nexus of Flux is a realm of unpredictable magic, where spells and abilities can gain random enhancements or unexpected variations. Players must adapt to the ever-changing nature of the Nexus to seize victory. We have Shadowmoor Expanse, a plane cloaked in eternal twilight and populated by sinister creatures. Shadowmoor Expanse is a foreboding realm that rewards players for embracing the darkness. It allows players to harness shadowy powers, such as evasion or card manipulation, providing a strategic edge in the midst of a shattered multiverse. Then of course we have where I'm going to drop next season, Glimmering Citadel, a plane of vibrant colours and crystalline structures that reflect and refract light. Glimmering Citadel is a source of potent mana, offering players additional resources or ways to manipulate their mana base. It also houses ancient artifacts and enchantments that enhance spells and creatures. Lastly we have Verdant Vale, a lush and untamed plane teeming with primal life and majestic landscapes. Verdant Vale is a realm of growth and natural synergy, rewarding players for deploying creatures and spells that embrace the harmony of the wild. It may provide benefits like +1/+1 counters or untapping abilities to emphasise its flourishing essence. Again, I'm a fan of all of this. I think that this is going to be a good set and Wizards do not steal this from me. In my opinion, it's been a rousing success so far and it's talked about planes a lot, so let's learn about the planeswalkers. What planeswalkers are in this set? List 5 and include a mix of old and new ones. Okay, it took a few seconds on that one, but here we go. This is what we've got. I have no idea if he's now uncompleted or if he's just back to normal, but we have Jace, Memory Unveiled. Returning Planeswalker, Jace's mind has been deeply affected by the merging planes, causing glimpses of the past, present and future to blend together. As players unravel the mysteries of the multiverse, Jace can manipulate memories, scry and delve into forgotten knowledge. So maybe he is still completed, maybe he's merged, who knows? We have Ilara, Sanctum's Embrace, new Planeswalker. Ilara is a Planeswalker dedicated to preserving the sanctity of the planes and restoring balance amidst shattered rifts. A skilled healer and protector, Ilara can bolster creatures, create protective barriers and cleanse the battlefield of negative effects. Okay, it's decided to be not too creative. We've got 3 returning Planeswalkers. First is Chandra, Flameforged, returning Planeswalker. Chandra has adapted to the unstable nature of the multiverse, tapping into the elemental chaos of the merging realms. She can cast spells for additional damage, ignite higher spell counts, and unleash fiery bursts of destructive power. She's been in loads of the most recent sets. We have Kaya, Veilweaver. Kaya is a ghost assassin who traverses the planes, harnessing the ethereal energies of the shattered rifts. She excels at banishing spirits, disrupting opponents' plans, and manipulating the boundaries between life and death. And then we have Garruk, Wildheart. Once corrupted, Garruk has now cleansed himself of his dark influence and now roams the fractured realms as a protector of nature. That's cool. He can summon and empower powerful creatures from the merging planes, embracing his naturalistic heritage. Again, I'm going to give that an A. I mean, I've not been grading any of them, but they're all A so far. This is so good. So I think before we wrap up the video, we've got 2 more questions to ask, and the first is, create 5 mythic cards for this set. Let's see what it does. If it's a mix of creatures, planeswalkers, sorceries, who knows? Let's see. So it's done a mix here, and it's not coloured at all. So we will fill that in ourselves. We'll use our imagination, and we'll pop them on the screen now. So first is Conflux of Eternities. Mythic rare enchantment. It represents the convergence of all planes within a single moment, a cataclysmic event at the heart of the multiverse. This enchantment allows players to cast spells from any plane as though they were in their hand, blending the distinct magic of different realms for the unprecedented versatility. Then we move on to Loreweaver's Nexus, a mythic rare land. It is a sacred site where planeswalkers seek ancient knowledge and forge new spells. This land taps for colourless mana and has ability that allows players to scry or draw cards based on the number of planeswalkers they control, providing card advantage and control over their future draws. We have a mythic rare creature in Riftcaller Primordial. It is a massive elemental being that embodies the raw power of the Shattered Rifts. Its ETB ability lets players manipulate the position of cards in any player's library, rearranging the destiny of their opponents and potentially disrupting their strategies. That is deadly, and I think that is going to get banned. We have Ephemeral Ascent, a mythic rare instant. Okay. Ethereal Ascendant is a powerful instant spell that can only be cast during combat. It grants a target creature double strike and indestructible until end of turn, representing a surge of raw energy from the merging planes. This card can turn the tide of a crucial battle and catch opponents off guard. And lastly, it seems like it's done one of each of them. We have Planar Resurgence, a mythic rare sorcery. Planar Resurgence is a game-changing spell that symbolises the restoration of order amidst the chaotic Shattered Rifts. When cast, it returns all permanents from all graveyards to the battlefield under their owner's control. This is a dramatic revival that can swing the game in the caster's favour and create thrilling turnaround moments. I mean, if you're returning everything to everyone's control, then it's not going to really swing it just in your favour, maybe. So what we've learned so far is that this is going to be a wild set. It's going to be so good. I can't wait for it to come out. I mean, it's never going to come out, but maybe we'll create it one day. The last thing I'm going to ask it is, how much is Wizards of the Coast going to charge for a single booster, collector booster, and booster box? There's one thing we want to know is this set going to be really expensive or is it going to be really cheap? Okay, so we've ended on a complete AI fail. It's refusing to give us any pricing whatsoever. What I will do though is I will keep this tab open, so if you want any more of Shattered Realms lore or more creatures, anything else, or just to do it for another set, just let us know in the comments below and we'll do that.